straight month. And I was thicker than I ever been. Might have been poison.
What?
Yeah. It's all good. Good stuff. Good he doing.
These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. There he goes. Knocked down for the tackle.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Plows through the defense. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. So UCLA's offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Trying play action. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield, it's Sparks. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there. As we get closer to the playoff, that becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. But coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? It comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Ducks had this offense rolling.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way in the... Very lucky to keep possession on that one. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got it on the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
The pull and throw off the RPO. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Offense changing the play. Gets the back moving. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the heat gets there. And 14-yard line.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Got enough space, and he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Ducks! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The UCLA offense is back on the field and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He'll do it himself. Find some fresh air.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Bruins moving the chains on the ground. They've had some great running backs there. Some have flown under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, guys like Jonathan Franklin. And listen, you can always find elite recruits and great playmakers out there in the Golden State.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bruins racing to the line in a hurry-up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Pfeiffer. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done, though.
The Bruins will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Back to throw, it's Sparks. Punts it out of the air. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The give out of the gun.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He's looking to throw on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Ducks are marching down the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. To throw, it's Sparks. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Third down play from the gun. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the Bruins will hustle to the line. Off the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Quarterback empties his backfield. They're going to take another delay of game penalty. You just can't have these types of mistakes. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The give to the back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Got it, looking for a first. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Trying to do it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down, no matter what. If I got to run somebody over.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8-flat.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defense.
Looking for a deep man. Grabs it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Moving away from pressure. Big fella moving. Into the house. Touchdown Ducks! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know, if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
A 1st down run in the red zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Oregon. I
think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Man, that weed got me all wide awake, high as shit. It didn't even make me sleepy. That shit got me up, boy. That's that daytime weed. I thought you already played. I thought you already played. Huh?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the
Yeah, you waiting for me to play.
The first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
At first, I was on the phone with my uncle. I wasn't really paying attention.
Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover.
And I start paying attention to shit. Plus they ass. I'm up 28-0 right now.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score...
I said my team be laying the wood.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first...
I think we cause a fumble every game, bro.
To the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
Every game I play, I be causing a fumble.
Behind the sticks on 2nd down. Corners
That you
showing press. They want to be
bullshitting, hit
physical
sticky,
here.
you will fumble.
Looking left. He's got it. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Ooh.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see that...
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown!
Bullshit.
Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the
500
football,
yards in 2
cutting
games.
this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
How many yards you got total now? We only like 6 games through the season.
28-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game.
Second game. This is the 8th game. Damn,
UMass
we
is
rolled
in front.
through
They've
this
led for
season.
most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the
Oh yeah, because y'all played one more game than me.
Over the Red Hawks of Miami.
Because of the buys and shit.
Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and turning it on. Rams him with
Get
a
off.
stiff arm. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Bringing the heat. Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
My running back ain't really good at running sideways, bro. He better running downhill. Like them outside runs and shit. It's got to be like almost perfect block.
On defense, getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's
Yeah.
there, take the positive.
Downhill.
Never complain.
All that juking and shit, that ain't him.
Games, are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Gonna run it. It's Davison. Offense has gained momentum with third
Gave
down
him the
conversions
oop-de-oop.
like that. They've got it at the 25.
Hey, nigga, I can dance
The
a little
Ducks getting
bit.
set on 1st and 10.
Think he heard us talking shit about him, boy. I think my running back heard us talking shit about him. He had to dance one time, like, hey, hold up now.
Scanning the field, it's Sparks. Hauls it in. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
My quarterback.
With that said, let's send it back
got
to
like
the guys.
2 or 3 interceptions.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive with this. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side of the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged.
See, they did that shit again, bro. They keep subbing my players out. Why they keep my D tackle? I'm thinking why it should be over here. That nigga 6'6", 282, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Single snap, so buckle up, get your mind right.
Watch how different my pass rush is now.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. The give on the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. The Bruins decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The give to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
They'll go right back to it. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking downfield, it's Sparks. The quick out. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davison. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run.
28-7.
Right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field.
28-7.
The guy you want to throw to's not open, just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Sparks. Touchdown Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
35, UCLA.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Tight end now in motion. Looking for room. It's Cox. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Gives it on the option.
I'm about to get this game over.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's
The Ducks can play
35
this
seconds.
second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Sparks. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Now adjusting. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And the defense was so close. They had done such a good job up to that point, setting up a 4th down. It looked like they had the QB corralled, but they let him escape. That is going to be a coaching moment for them moving forward.
42, UCLA, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Dalton. Finds his tight end. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On 4th down, going to the air. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play and they'll move the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Working on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bruins are flying down the field. They think there's room to run to the right here. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick pick up that first down. Leaves it with the back. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, UCLA! Great job by the back on the option. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this game.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going, and maybe you can build it.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Trying to get the corner. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position.
Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Gives it on the option. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a fumble. And they will score. Touchdown, Ducks. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
You got to be Johnny on the spot sometime. How about that? The guy fumbles the ball, but his teammate was very aware. He was able to scoop it up himself, take it in for a touchdown. Guys, they may want to put that play in their game plan next week.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Here he comes, and the ball is loose on the return. Corralled by the kicking team. Touchdown. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. San Jose State has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Old Spartan Stadium. They're up by 10 over Boise State. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West Country, we'll let you know, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Man, I love running quarterbacks, but I get it when
Hey,
people are
Bob.
conservative about it because this is why. Because they
I
do
just
have a
made these
tendency
niggas fumble
to
2
fumble the
times in a
football
row.
more. They don't work on those drills
Like,
every day.
back-to-back
like
possessions.
running backs taking care of that thing, wrapping it up.
Headed to the end zone. And they're going to
And the
score
running back
again.
had like
Yet
5 or
another
6 touchdowns.
touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good
31
again.
carries,
I feel like we say
197.
this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
63, UCLA 14.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find...
Did Alabama
no daylight.
lose?
He goes down. UCLA will go back to work on offense.
I know
This one
that's
feels
who
as if
Alley
it's
Cat
starting
lost
get
to. How
away
he
from
ranked
them a
higher
little
than
bit, Jesse.
Alabama?
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a micro.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Follows a good block there. Picks up 3s out to the 9. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. The Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Try to get it to the edge. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it past the marker. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally, and they showed that here today, dominating in all 3 phases. This is a team everybody needs to look out for.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Picks up the first down. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Rides to back and leaves it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Sparks. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Oh, they're after him. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
This is so a Jesse Paul move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one.
Wow. Hey, Bob, you got your mic muted. But Penn State 6-2, bruh. I thought they was undefeated. 6-2. I'm number 1, USC number 2, Texas number 3, BYU number 4. Yeah, Nebraska number 5. So you gonna move up. You got a potential to get in the top 4, bro. I beat USC in the championship game in Nebraska in the regular season. That's 2 spots right there. Cattle move up to number 2, and then you and BYU will be 3 and 4. Heisman wide. Yeah, bro, my quarterback got 3 interceptions, bro. 36 TD. 3,499 yards. You guys, 1,692. Almost 1,700. 26 touchdowns. How many touchdowns Davis? 24. Ooh.